Hello, this is Chase here, and I am going over problem number 4 on the 2016 open-ended section. This problem is based around this here list of words called word list, whose letters are being put into a string that is 20 characters long. But here's the catch. You have to put an equal number of spaces between each word in the string. So 1 space is 3 spaces if you have enough space, Luckily, part A does not go over that catch. All it's doing is going through word list and counting the number of letters. The int count, which is initialized to 0, has its value modified by the for each loop below it to return the amount of letters. The loop does this by checking each word in the array and adding the number of letters in each position of the list to count. Part B, on the other hand, is all about implementing the equal space catch I mentioned earlier, and the way it does it is surprisingly simple. This equation right here is designed to make the number of gaps 1 less than the number of words in the list. Now part C brings both of these together. It's about formatting the string to the end result, which should have an equal amount of spaces between each word. How it does this is pretty simple. See the first loop? That right there is appending all the words in word list together to form one string. But it doesn't do it all at once because it has to get through this inner loop and if statement. The inner loop adds the appropriate number of gaps after each word. Then the if statement determines how many leftover spaces go at the end of the string when all the words and gaps have been put into it. If you see a problem like this on the exam, it should play out similar to this one, so it would be wise to know the rubric. Part A gives +1 point for accessing all the strings in word length and adding the length of each to the accumulated count, and initializing and returning the accumulated count. Part B gives +1 point for calling total letters correctly and using its result and returning the correct value. Part C gives +1 point for calling basic gap width and leftover spaces correctly and using their results, adding all strings in the word list to a formatted string in the original order, inserting basic gap width spaces between each pair of words in the formatted string, inserting 1 space between the first leftover spaces pair of words in formatted string, and initializing and returning the formatted string without any extra or deleted characters. Thank you. I think that will be all for today. Thank you for watching.
Sure, you riding the bus?